friends, it's me again, Beth, also known as Karate. Sometimes without with the year, sometimes without the year. The pronouns are she, her, and I had originally recorded this and then realized there was no sound. So we're going to try this again. There's going to be a little less enthusiasm. It's been a few weeks since my original recording because I was just so discouraged from messing up my getting sound. I decided not to do it right away. And then holidays. And so now it's January 3rd. So we'll start the new year and see how it's. So I didn't work on a whole lot. So I'll share what I've been up to and then go over some hobby mail and some plans. I'm still planning on doing a whip parade because I already showed all my whips in previous videos. So there's not that many of them. I am thinking about possibly doing a parade. We'll see if I have the energy to do that. I do have an extra day this week, so that increases the likelihood, but we shall see. So first up is the project from Jingle Ball, which seems like so long ago at this point, beginning of December. And I took a couple of classes. I only have a project for one of them because I have not even touched the other one at this point. And it was in circles, and breathing. The lighting today is horrible out. It's very cloudy, so I apologize in advance. And of course, directionally challenging. This is a pillow trio, and we learned how to finish this finish. The whole kit came with fabrics and everything, so you guys should do the finishing, all the flosses, things like that. And it was meant to be done in three separate pillows, and of course, I decided not to do it that way. Instead, I started off doing the wheel. So you see the wheel here. And I started off in this orientation. Then I got this brilliant idea that fruit pillows. Maybe I can squish them all together and make one big cake. And that's what I ended up doing. And I was very fortunate that I placed this one shaped it the way I did because it looks like that was my original plan all along, and it was not. But it came out fantastically. Then it's washing out, of course. Fabric is like a light blue. It's the fabric that came with the kit, all the kit flosses. I believe it is a 32 count. Yeah, it's a 32 count. Fantastic. I had a lot of fun with that piece. It was nice to work on. I got hyper focused and ended up going right until the end, finishing it. The next thing I worked on, next whip I pulled out, was when I started at Stitch North way back in May. Now last year. And I had started it at Stitch North, did about 5 stitches on it because it was on a 32 count. And at that point, I had never worked on 32 count. And there was a little bit of a darker fabric. And I realized I needed more light. And so I put it away. And then later on, I ended up just ripping out the 5 stitches and restarted. But when I pulled it back out, I had worked on it a little bit prior to just taking it out and gotten some of the alphabet done. Pattern is Beverly Line Sampler. It was released at Stitch North. And D is 20 stitches. I'm usually not a simpler person, but this one was so cute. And so I picked it back up, and of course I finished it as I do. And it ended up not being as big as I thought it was going to be. It came out fantastic. Anything difficult. It came out fantastic. On the other side, you can pull out switch. It came out fantastic. The only thing I changed on here was the trilliums. I never knew they were called that, but I get it. trilliums there. You can see those flowers are supposed to be all white. Yeah, it's gonna load out. Where instead, thank you. There you go. Where instead they trans flowers in honor of the. But this came out fantastic. I remembered to actually put my initials because they're in the pattern. I just did not. I left out the numbers. And I thought about putting them in after, and I was like, yeah. That came out fantastic. I really like how it looks. When I look at FFOs, no idea. It'll pile like much more. Oh, so many of those have. The next thing I worked on were actually two patterns from threads of Bells, where like so many other people who shared. I actually just closed off this morning, so I don't have them to show you. I figure out how to edit and adventure some. I'll see if I can add pictures in, so you can see those two patterns. They were delightful to work on. They took 2 days, maybe three, to do both patterns all together. So they're very quick stitches. These have two colors. They're fantastic. I ended up using the number 5 button. Just hanging up. Yeah, here. This is the recipe. So that was a lovely thing. So that's pretty much all I've worked on in the last 3 weeks, which doesn't seem like a lot, but Beverly Glen Sampler took most of that time. So next, I guess we'll go on to Happy Mail. I received a lovely card. I participated in the first Miss Magnificent round robin. I also shipped hockey puck this morning. So it's a little bit late. It's supposed to be shipped out at the end of December money. So I finally got it shipped out this morning. It has been done for a while. But one of the members of my group sent me this lovely card. Of course, it has a dog on it. I love dogs. You should weren't aware. I am a vet tech, certified vet tech. So animals are pretty much my life. Mm, they included ducks. But there's little fur babies on them. And they're so, so cute. So thank you so, so much, Kathy, for that. I very much appreciated it. It was a very pleasant surprise. And then, last year, I think it was in December, it might have been November at this point, because you get Thanksgiving in the US and time just has no meaning anymore. I and I watched Michelle. We did a charity stream for a organization that does orthopedic work in less privileged countries. A bunch of the directors go down and they do orthopedic surgeries for people at a much reduced cost. So I donated about a couple things from that, of course, and I will link it in the description more about it and where you can actually donate. Donations are always open for that. It doesn't have to be linked to Michelle or anything. Any help is always really greatly appreciated. So one of the things I got was this lovely yarn. So it's of course a box set, and this sparked a whole conversation. Of course, this is called September. My birthday's in September. Had to have it. This sparked a whole thing with a friend of mine, Zach, who's Z-Man Crafts. He's not on YouTube, but he is on Twitch. He is a wonderful, fantastic, knowledgeable knitter. He also diamond paints and cross stitches as well. And I was like, if I get this yarn, you want to make me some socks. And he, being a great friend, he is, of course, yes. And then I got to thinking, and I bumped it up to how about you teach me how to make. And they again, of course, are. So we're going to be doing that this year. I will be learning how to make socks. And it's a bit of a challenge. I don't really know how to knit. I've dabbled with it. I know a couple basic stitches. I am currently have an app I'm trying to make it. I got a row and a half into it, and I put it down and haven't to it. So I need to get back to that. So I can practice in that's a little bit bigger than socks. I'd like to not be terribly awkward at it by the time we do this. So that's what this is for. Long story explanation. And I also ended up winning a pattern. This is a Plum Street sampler pattern called A Sweeter Love. Very cute. The sun glare is right there. I love it. The non-sun glare because it's cloudy. That's that pattern. It's very cute. So that will be added to my Notion. It actually might already be in there because, like I said, I already recorded it. So, of course, and this included a bag, which is still in a shell winning, that I didn't remember buying. I love it, and I would totally buy it. And it's already got dog hair on it, of course. And miraculously, it made it out of our house because Star Wars. Yes, I love Star Wars. That is like a shell, but I do appreciate me some Star Wars. This is just super, super cute. But, this will be put in these very quickly. So thank you so, so much for that, Michelle. Bendy Stitchy. And then before she even ran or did her Twitch stream with the charity fundraising, she had mentioned about possibly destashing some things. And before she even said it, I asked about this piece that I loved every time she showed it. I always just got excited every time she would show it. And so I kind of just typed in there, Cletus, and she actually had been thinking about these switching it. So that just sealed the deal. Did my donation, and she's just here. I was so, so excited when this box arrived. I started ripping it open before I even mm, got started going up the stairs. She sent this lovely cloth holder. It holds all the lovely bobbins, Cletus. There's a bunch in here. And or delete it. That's all. I have yet to start working on this because I am waiting for the progress file so I can add it to my pattern keeper file without having to manually figure it out myself. Luckily, I have enough things to keep me busy, so this is not a rush to start, but I'm very excited to start it and put some stitches on this myself. I also sent these 3 lovely needle measures that are on here because, of course, anyone who knows Michelle knows this is how she wrangles her threads. So very, very cute. Kitty needle measures. That's going to be a project to work on this year. You most likely will bring it to Six North because she will also be at Six North. Then I can show her where her busy schedule is going. And that's totally fine. So that's it for hunting now. That's a little bit of plans because I'm going to work on that. Some other stuff I plan to work on is I signed up for the Most Magnificent Round Robin, of course. The first one was so much fun. So I actually ended up signing up for 2. This is a behind the scenes one, and I ended up signing up for 2. So there's a rogue one, and then I'm in the Lothlorien. We're all Lord of the Rings groups for the Most Magnificent Round Robin. And I put my timer on here somewhere. I did 2 minutes ago. Please. Goodness gracious. I of course other months of it in moving for this and buried it. pattern I chose finally, I went through 3 different choices and I finally got to this one, which is Fairy Ring Around the Rosie. I do not plan on doing it in these colors. I have yet to get this up. This is already 2024 and I should be starting this, but I have till the end of March to do a quarter of it, so I think I'll be okay. And I'm working on a little secret project right now, so this will have to wait until that completes so I can move it off. And then, of course, I'm working on D every year, the magnificent person that they are, the 20 stickers, always puts out Pride, information, learn along every year. The first year I learned about it, it was just in the month of June. The last year, it was a year-long learning opportunity. Every month, new stuff, new learning. And that was the important part. Wanted to be real adventurous, do a little stitching once you're done with all of that. The other time. This year, they finally monetized something for all their efforts. So there's now a Stitch for Pride 2024 sale. Unfortunately, signups are closed. It's already started. The first pattern came out. Again, if I figure out any pictures, try to pop a picture in here. Don't hold your breath on that. But first pattern already came out. There was also floss you could buy from Jazz, the Knitting Nurse Jazz. If you're on YouTube, One Pitch. It was their first venture into dyeing floss, and they blew it out of the water. It was amazing. I was tight on money then and totally missed out on the floss because it sold out super fast. Dee fortunately showed it on their channel, These 20 Stitches on YouTube. I will link all these people down below so you can check them out and go see what's going on. Most people that watch me right now probably know. If you don't, go check them. And then Miss Light Pages also dyed the fabric for it. And the fabric is not what you would expect from just the Miss Light Pages. It usually is very bright colors, a lot of modeling and variegation. But this is the color they dyed for the stitch along. It's of course not going to be super true. One of these days I'll figure out lighting. It's pretty close. Because you see little to no modeling, very neutral, very intuitive. Not what you would expect from a Jessie fabric, but still beautiful. Just shows the range of their talent. Amazing Jessie. Oh, yeah. So I can't wait to get that started. I have everything not started that yet either. And I also have decided, along with a bunch of my friends, to do a temperature sale. So we chose different patterns. Last year I had the grandeur wanting to do when started recording temperatures got to February. Yeah. And never did anything with it. Just kind of gave up. And then Christy's Corner, Dr. Christy, released this. Yeah. Instantly went and bought it. Definitely doing this year. Will I be playing catch up? Probably. Will I be impatient for the days to go by? Can stitch it, definitely. So it may not get stitched. Definitely not getting stitched every day. Maybe weekly, maybe every couple of weeks. Never there's enough where I can sit down and do some stitching, or I don't feel like throwing in 20 stitches and I'm done. I like to have long sessions of stitching. But so I figured that up. This is the fabric I'm going to use. I do not know anything about it. It is mystery fabric, most likely from a freebie table. A marble brownish. Light, you can see it a little bit down here. This is more of the color. So that's that. And then these are all the lovely flosses I'm going to put. I'll not let go of them right now. These are all dinky dyes. I am in the dinky dye month of the Floss of the Month Club through Turkey in this life pages. There's a whole rainbow. Beautiful, beautiful flosses. So the ornament I got, ornament exchange, vintage Soyel brand. It's right up here. I can see it all the time. Bring it back. Will be a later poem. And that's the immediate plans I can think of. I think that's everything for now. Of course, socks, also in those plans. Still fabric library. And then I'm just looking at round robin, the road round robin. I don't have my pattern to show you yet, and I still have to get that up. So I have some work to do digging the area and maybe x-rays because all this lovely stuff back here also for kids. And that's some more behind the chair as well. So I have quite a bit kitted that I would love to start this year. So maybe the year of the stretch. We shall see. So stay tuned if you want to find out, see where this goes. And thank you for tuning in so far. The people that have subscribed and come back. And they're excited every time I release a video. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I'm here just because I wanted to share. That's what I'm doing. Still a little awkward, as any Flosstuber probably knows. But we like to share our projects with people who are like-minded. So thank you so much for stopping in today, and I'll